frame, what you should do, how you should go about it, you'll be confused right now because you don't have the clear understanding of which time frame am I supposed to trade, which time frame am I supposed to focus on. Right now, I don't want you to bother yourself about that. I want you just to follow me gradually. And we are building an understanding. Okay. So once you build the understanding, you understand the time frames, then the kind of trader you become determines which time frames you should be looking at. We have traders that are called position traders. The position traders are traders that trade long term. They focus on a long term trading. So with them, because they are focusing on long term trading, they'll be looking at higher time frames like the weekly time frame, daily time frame, and the 4 hour because they want to trade and hold the trade for a very long time. And then we have those we call the short-term traders. Short-term traders, they trade maybe for 2 or 3 days and then they close the trade. So they open the trade today, hold it maybe 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, or for 1 week, and then they close it. And then we have traders who we call day traders. The day traders, they look at trades that happens within, let's say for instance, a day. So they enter the trade today and then they close the trade the same day. So those day traders will be focusing on maybe 1 hour and then 15 minutes time frame. So which time frame you should trade depends on your style of trading and then the kind of trader you are. Are you a long-term trader? Are you a position term trader? Are you a short-term trader? Are you a swing trader? Are you a day trader? Or are you a scalper? So for now, you don't know which kind of trader you'll be enjoying or you will become. So I don't want to tell you you have to focus on 1 hour, 50 minutes, or this. I don't want to do that. You can be any kind of trader, but my style as a trader, I am mostly a day trader or a short-term trader, or sorry, a day trader or a scalper. I enter trades and then close it maybe 1 hour time, 2 hours time out. Or sometimes I enter the trade, hold it for the whole day, and then I'm out. I scarcely trade and hold it to the next day. I don't really do that. Once in a while I do that. But most of my trades are trades that are open and then close within the shortest possible time. So my focus as a trader is on the 1 hour, 50 minutes, and then sometimes 1 minute time frame or 5 minute time frame. 1 minute time frame moves so fast. So if you're not very good, you lose a lot of money there. But I have trained myself to be able to take trades on the 1 minute. But my focus to know when the market is going to is on the 1 hour and the 50 minutes. So it all depends on your style of trading. But right now, I just want you to understand how the time frames are formed, how the candles are formed. So all we are saying is that when you take a candlestick, how many candles do you find in a day? How many candles do you find in a day? So when you take these candles, we have this is a 2 hour. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 candles forming 1 day candle. So 12 candles, 12 times 2, that is 24 hours, right? So that gives us a 1 day candle. Okay, so every day the market will start a new candle and then start to paint. I'm going to do it playback so that you see what I'm talking about. So I'm going to do a playback from here, right? So this bar, this red bar here, is the end of the previous day, end of Thursday. Now let's see what happened on, let me change the time frame to 1 hour. Let's see what happened to the market on Friday, when the market started on Friday. Let's see what happened. So I'm going to play. So see what happened. See how the market is moving. See how it's developing. So it's too fast. I'm going to play back again. And I'll slow it down a little bit. So let's see. This is a playback of what happened on Friday. Okay, so let's say Thursday, the market closed, and then we have Friday, the market opening, right? So we don't know what is going to happen on Friday. The market just opened. So let's see how the candles will develop. So the opening is here. This is where the market is going to open. So we play and see what happens. So the market is painting. It opens, started moving. It goes a little bit up and push down. Started pushing down, pushing down. So every 1 hour, one candle is developing. You see, develop, then goes to the next one, develop and goes to the next one. Then now it came down, still down there, start moving sideways, and then it closed. So that Friday the market has closed. All right. So that is what happened. So this is a 24 hours movement. This is what happened within 24 hours on Friday. Now, when you break it down to 50 minutes, you're going to do the same thing, play back, the same playback, but we go to 50 minutes and see how the bars were developing. Okay, so I'm going to play it again. So we are still on Thursday. Now the market opens on Friday. It started moving. So this is what will be happening in the live market. The market is moving up. They started pushing down, went up a little bit. So it happens that way. So it's moving. So every bar that is developed is a 50-minute that it developed. It takes 50 minutes for each bar to develop on this chart. It takes 50 minutes for it to develop. So it's developing. So it's still pushing down. Okay, now it touches the low as we drew it. So this is the detail of what happened in the market using the 50 minutes chart. Right. The same way we can look at the 1 minute, the 50 minutes, by any time frame. So we are looking at how it develops as the market moves. So 50 minutes, every bar is taking part in developing a 1 day bar or 1 day chart. So it's done. It's a 50-minute movement. It's the same movement down as compared to the 51 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour. It's just putting them together, putting the bars together to form another time frame. That is what happens. That is what happens. So you go to our daily bar. So this is how it is. So when you look at the weekly time frame, we have 5 bars. It takes Monday, Sunday. Let's take it like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 5 days makes up what? A weekly bar. That makes up what? A weekly bar. We don't add up the weekend. So it's only 5 days. So when you look at the weekly bar, is it all this way? From the down here all the way up here. When you look at it on a daily, you could see that you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars. That will produce what? A weekly bar. 5 of them produce what? A weekly bar. And then we have 22 of them producing a monthly bar. So it is in that order. That is how the time frames are. All right. That is how the time frames are.
So that means it's going to be very slow.
Yeah, it's going to be very slow. So it's going to take a very long time for a weekly bar to develop. It's going to take 24 hours for a daily bar to develop. When you look at the 1 minute, the 1 minute is very, very fast. Let's play back 1 minute and see. Let me go to 1 hour. Let me replay. Let's see how the 1 minute plays out. It's very, very, very fast. On 1 minute, let's see what happens. So 1 minute, now 1 minute, let's see how the bars will develop. Keep in mind the high and the low, the two blue lines. Let's play. You see how it moves so fast. Let me put it on a. This is normally what happens in the market. When you look at it, sometimes it's very, very, very fast on a 1 minute. So we have the opening, the market start to move. So this will be developing as you watch the live market. You see the market is just moving that way on the 1 minute. Very, very, very fast. Let me increase it so the speed so that we can look at it faster. I just want us to finish this and then we look at something that is, our time is almost up. So you see we have so many bars, so many. A lot of movement down. This is a down move, very nice down move, downtrend on the 1 minute. So there's so much noise when you look at the 1 minute. So many things are happening. But when you look at the higher time frame, that you could see you will not see the details like this. You will not see all these moves. It's compressed into one. So it's not as complex as but this one, so many waves just within a daily bar developing. So many things happening at the same time. So if you want to focus on this kind of market, you have to be very smart and very fast about it. You have to know exactly what you're doing. You don't play with 1 minute chart. Go to a higher time, especially when you're a starter, you are starting to learn how to trade. The maximum lowest time frame you should focus is the 50 minutes. Don't go lower. Until you master those time frame, you are good and okay with it. Then you can move towards a lower time frame. All right, so it ended. So you could see that the market is between the range here, from the up here to the low. It's not this up is not up perfect, but when you draw on a high time frame, you can't see the exact price. So the exact price should be here. That is what happened. So it moved from here to here, and then it closes. So when you look at it, this 1 minute time frame, you go to 5 minutes. Look at how it looks like. It is put together. So 5 bars of the 1 minute is put as 5 minute bar. You go to 15 minutes, it's getting smaller number of bars. 30 minutes, the number of bars has reduced because they put together two of them to form one 30 minutes bar. You go to 1 hour, two 30 minutes bar is put together to form one bar as 1 hour bar. You go to 2 hours, two of the 1 hour bar is put together to produce one. You go to 4 hour, two of the 2 hour bar is put together to produce one bar as 4 hour. You go to daily, then we have all the 4 hour bar put together. How many of them will form 20 will form what? And 1 day bar is 6 of them. 4 hour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's it. That's how it works. Question? Any question? Any question? Any question?
Yeah, good.
All right. So um, you have to get the chart on your download the chart, download the MT4. When you download the MT4, then you look at it. You look at it, and then you look at the time. Open your chart, just play with it. That is how I learned it. I didn't get anybody to teach me. I just look at it, read the books, play with the charts, and see what is happening. Take note of the chart, look at what is happening in the chart, look at the time frames, see whether I can find out whether when the bar is developing, can I find the same distance or movement in a higher time frame? Just look at it that way. When you keep on doing that, you'll get familiarized with everything and then you'll be okay. Right. So that'll be for the time frame. That'll be for the time frame. Okay. So let's go back to what we're talking about today.